In luxury today, let's talk haute couture in honor of the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week that's happening right here, right now in New York City. Here's a trend you will see this year. It's big. You're seeing it everywhere. Social media. Take it from Robert Burke, former VP of Bergdorf Goodman, who says things have completely changed since the mid-1990s.
There were about 80 of us, 100, that would travel from London, Paris, Milan, New York, and it was something where we gave the direction. It was like going to a dinner party and being served. And what's happening with the brands is they're realizing that through the social media platform, they can connect to the consumer unlike any other time that they ever have. Burberry last season did a runway show, and at the end of the runway show you could go on and you could order a coat and you could get it in 8 weeks, and you got it 3 months before the store had it. And
very cool.
And
they really use social media. Burberry's all over Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. You know, Michael Kors, and that was not LL Bean, that was actually Michael Kors that you were looking at, and one of the most successful IPOs in several years. Michael Kors has 1.1 million Instagram followers, just in Instagram. So the show's being live streamed. Perhaps there'll be 400 people there, but the amount of people, and we think it will be in the millions, will be watching their show.
If fashion shows are more about consumers increasingly, then why don't they give consumers something they can buy? I mean, the Fashion Week is about spring 2014, though. I'm not looking at spring 2014. I'm still thinking about the beginning of winter.
Well, this is going to change everything, and it's changing the demand that the customers are leading this process. And so, as I used the Burberry example of being able to go on and buy something, there's even a website, retailer named Mode Operandi. You can go on, you can buy days after the show. So everything's changing because it's the customers that are leading the process. The difference is today is that you too, Tom, can live stream every show, and you can be there and you can have an opinion just like an editor, just like a buyer, and the retailers are reacting to that now. And that's the big difference. Before, it was almost given or force-fed or edited to you, and the lead time was 3 months.
Well, the president of Fashion Institute of Technology agrees. Here's why she thinks that fashion is so important for the industry.
Fashion Week serves really to showcase the inspiration for the season. I think we get a sense of the strong colors. We get a sense of the materials people are using. We just had someone today talk about the importance of plastic. You know, if you notice, there's an awful lot of plastic being incorporated into design.
New technology that goes into making fabric, getting it to the consumer faster, quicker.
All of those things are happening. You know, people think that to study design, it's really about sketching or drawing or draping. But the fact of the matter is, if these students are going to be successful, they really do have to have an understanding of the technology, of the innovative applications of new techniques that are happening. They've got to understand anatomy. They've got to understand fabrics and how they fit with design. You know, and then they really have to develop that whole creative side of the sensibility in addressing the consumer.
The CEO of Ferragamo stopped by Bloomberg. He also had a lot to say about, you guessed it, the consumer.
Consumers are getting smarter. Consumers are really looking for brands with an heritage, with an history, are looking to craftsmanship, are looking to the details, and probably to a limited number of brands. We have to understand how customers move, how they go around. Now, internet is becoming a tremendous weapon.
Which is more important now, the internet, or that you get the right placement you need in Harper's Bazaar?
I think both are important. I think they talk to completely different people, more mature customers and newcomers. I think in the future, internet will be even more important.
Can I translate the Italian? More mature customers means older people? Okay, that was
what's your average age? Your average age of Ferragamo?
No, I think it's experienced people. You know, the Chinese. The Chinese are younger, and their learning curve is very fast. But they are still people in the 30s, in the 40s. In Japan, United States, people have been used to buy luxury for tens of years.
Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York ends on September 12th. For more coverage on all things luxury, make sure you visit The Good Life on Bloomberg.com/luxury.